Because when we have these mixed race Africans, and we love them, they belong to us, they African. I want all my mixed race Africans to know I don't reject you, I don't deny you. You have to pass the same two tests that all Africans have to pass. Are you biologically African and are you psychologically African? Are you biologically African and are you psychologically African? From what I understand, according to Charlemagne, Naomi Osaka is psychologically African. And if that's the case, I applaud my sister. But that's still no excuse not to represent Haiti in the upcoming Olympics. There's still no excuse not to represent Haiti in the upcoming Olympics. I'm not knocking her. She's a young sister. She got to learn. I'm not knocking her. She's a young sister. She got to learn. You understand? Just like I'm not knocking my brother Daniel Kaluuya, you understand, who played Fred Hampton. I support Daniel Kaluuya. I support my Ugandan brother. I support Daniel Kaluuya. I'm going to continue to watch his movies. But when you get asked the question about the black struggle, you better speak up. You better speak up. When you get asked the question about black oppression, you better speak up. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. It's one race, one family. I don't make no distinction between Africans in the UK from Africans in America to Africans in the Caribbean, Africans in the Caribbean to Africans in Central and South America. I make no distinction between Africans in the West and Africans in the East. I'm holding everybody accountable. If you don't want to be held accountable, don't call yourself a Pan-Africanist. If you don't want to be held accountable, don't call yourself a Pan-Africanist. That's all we saying. But Joe Biden is a hypocrite. President Joe Biden is a hypocrite. How you out here making laws for Asians? You out here making laws for Asians. When you read the executive order for the Asians, when you read the executive order against Asian hate, that executive order don't mention black people. That executive order don't mention African Latinos. That executive order don't mention minorities. That executive order don't mention people of color. That executive order says Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, AAPI. AAPI. That executive order says Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, AAPI. They don't mention black people in that executive order. So why does the 1964 Civil Rights Bill mention women and gays? Why does the 1964 Civil Rights Bill mention women and gays? If you can single out Asians for special treatment, if you can single out the transgenders for special treatment, why can't you single out black people for special treatment? Why can't you single out black people for special treatment? Did you know that Joe Biden's executive order for the Asians is giving them their own director of Asian affairs? They will have their own federal director of Asian affairs. The transgender executive order that Joe Biden signed gives the LBGT their own director of transgender affairs. Donald Trump gave the Hispanics the Hispanic Prosperity Initiative. They have their own director of Hispanic affairs. Why we don't have a black director for black affairs? Why is there no federal position for someone to look out for the best interests of black people? Why do we not have a national cabinet position for African American affairs? Brothers and sisters, they taking us back to Jim Crow. They taking us back to Jim Crow. Lynch law is back in America. We didn't went all the way back to the 1920s. They didn't took us back all the way back to the 1930s. They didn't took us back all the way back to the 1940s. They didn't took us back all the way back to the 1950s, all the way back to the 1960s. And part of this is our fault. Part of this is our fault, brothers and sisters. We not organized. We still not using our money to finance our political economic liberation. We not organized. We still full of self-hate. We still care more about Jesus and Muhammad than black people. We still care more about Jesus and Muhammad than black people. We still care more about Jesus and Muhammad than black people. And I ain't got no problem with Jesus and Muhammad. But ain't no man that lived 2,000 years ago gonna be more important than a man living right now today. Ain't no black man who lived 2,000 years ago gonna be more important than the black people living here today. We need organization, and we need economic organization, brothers and sisters. You talking about you tired of white folks killing black folks. Well, if you so tired, why are we not putting our money together to buy one of those towns for sale in America? Why are we not putting our money together to buy one of those towns for sale in America? Are you aware that there's over 12 cities for sale in this country? 12 cities for sale. The whole damn city. The police department, the hospital, the school, the railroad, whole damn city for sale. If y'all serious, let's go cop them 13 towns. Let's go buy them 13 towns right now and give birth to 13 new Black Wall Streets. Let's go cop those 13 towns right now and give birth to 13 Black Wall Streets. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all want to cry. Y'all want to whine. Y'all want white people to treat you better. You want white people to accept you, but you don't want to get off your ass and do nothing for yourself. Every time we start talking about black liberation, y'all want to talk about reparations. Every time we talk about black liberation, y'all want to tell me y'all pay taxes. You ain't say that when you bought that weave. You ain't say that when you bought. You don't ever bring up taxes and reparations when you out there spending your money on useless junk. But the minute we talk about black liberation, all of a sudden you want to pop up talking about you need reparations and taxes. Damn coons. We the laughing stock of the whole damn world. $2 trillion and we ain't got no damn institutions. $2 trillion and we can't finance no candidates. Get ready, brothers and sisters. This is what I want to say, and I'm going to hop off the live. I think my food is ready. Support Veganish 52nd and Gerard, black restaurant, black brothers own it, support. This is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to hop off the live. Nat Turner, I'm going to see you Thursday, 3 to 7. Anybody need to fly for Nat Turner Land, Virginia this Thursday? We celebrating the 81st solar return of Baba Khalifa. Please bring a gift. I don't care if it's a flower. Bring a gift for the elder. This man has single-handedly educated our community about Nat Turner. This man has single-handedly preserved the legacy of Nat Turner. If you in Virginia, join Dr. Umar at the Nat Turner Estate in Druryville this Thursday.